Hi, I'm Donna Stanger. I've been developing software for 15 years and was a teacher for 20 years before that. I'd like to share with you some of the educational philosophy and methodology that define the Mighty Math series. The most important reason for acquiring mathematical skills and learning to think mathematically is to solve problems. Fish Stories provides an inviting environment for success with story problems. Your child will see problems represented three ways at once. The story problem in printed words can be read aloud with just a click. The fish can be used as manipulatives. For example, dragging 3 fish out of the tank constructs a model for subtracting 3. And the number sentence or equation displays the problem with numerals, which are an abstract representation. Your child will work with all three types of representation, which will increase the likelihood of success with word problems and build mathematical confidence. The most important reason for acquiring mathematical skills and learning to think mathematically is to solve problems. Fish Stories provides an inviting environment for success with story problems. Your child will see problems represented three ways at once. The story problem in printed words can be read aloud with just a click. The fish can be used as manipulatives. For example, dragging 3 fish out of the tank constructs a model for subtracting 3. And the number sentence or equation displays the problem with numerals, which are an abstract representation. Your child will work with all three types of representation. When a young child chooses a penny over a dime, he or she is demonstrating an ability to compare size, but not value. The relative value from coin to coin and coins to bills can be challenging for some children to grasp. Many find it difficult to understand that the same amount of money can be made with different sets of coins and bills. Children need many experiences to build these skills, to add and subtract money amounts in order to understand purchasing and making change. Shopping in the New You boutique provides that practice. Your child will be gently guided until each shopping transaction is successfully completed. Much of your child's early experience with number and operation is through the use of hands-on manipulatives. Concrete objects like blocks and counters, or virtual manipulatives like the bubbles and clowns in Carnival Countdown or the fish in this product. All these manipulatives can be used to show the proportional relationships among numbers. A number line offers a powerful visual representation that helps your child see the position of a number in relation to other numbers. It assists in developing the ability to count forward, backward, by steps or by skips, and makes the effects of operations such as addition, subtraction, and multiplication uniquely visual. These visual models build a strong foundation for your child's mathematical thinking. Mastery of addition and subtraction facts are among the first critical skills your child must acquire in mathematics. Many of us remember the flashcard drills and timed tests that we used to acquire these facts and have spent hours using flashcards with our own children. Today, the computer can be used in a highly motivating way to present problems, provide helpful feedback when an incorrect answer is given, and reward correct answers. This approach is guaranteed to bring your child back to the computer again and again to navigate Annie's trail and provide the practice that is necessary for mastery. Playing the game with your child will reduce the hours of flashcard practice, and you might enjoy it more too. Your child's first experiences with geometry are at play, with blocks, puzzles, and toys. Identification of solids begins as your child plays with balls and cans, opens presents in boxes, and eats ice cream cones. These experiences build the informal language of geometry and the ability to name these solids with everyday language. As children progress in the 3D gallery, they they begin to develop the more formal language of geometry: sphere, cube, cylinder, cone, and rectangular prism. They visualize each shape as a whole in many different positions and orientations. They begin to look at the faces that make up these solids, which is an important first step in understanding the relationship of two-dimensional figures, which we call shapes, to three-dimensional figures, which we call solids. The 3D gallery offers a powerful tool that allows your child to manipulate solids and see them in motion, rather than as static reproductions in books. A more formal knowledge of geometry is logically built from your child's experiences with play and language development. The Mighty Math series covers a wide range of math topics for children from ages 5 to 14. These topics are found in most state and district curriculum guidelines and in the standards established by the National Council of Teachers of Mathematics. The approach used is success-oriented and balanced. In a carefully guided environment that provides both directed and self-directed learning, rewards persistence, and builds confidence, your child will actively use and enjoy mathematics. The balanced approach used includes what I like to think of as basics plus roots plus wings. The basics that all children need to perform mathematical processes are emphasized in the Mighty Math series, but basics are not enough. Children also need roots. They need conceptual learning that goes beyond rote memorization of facts and allows them to understand what they're doing. This conceptual understanding makes the math that they learn last. It enables them to transfer and use mathematical concepts in a wide variety of situations, in critical thinking and in problem solving. In addition to basic processes and facts and conceptual roots, children need wings. They are capable of much higher level thought than they're often challenged to use. Mighty Math allows children to move at their own pace while challenging them to reach their full potential. Think of mathematics as a language. It can be used in speaking, listening, reading, graphically representing, or writing. Mathematics can be used to find and describe logic, order, patterns, and relationships, to solve problems, and to practice a very productive and disciplined way of thinking. Encourage your child to communicate with you about the math he or she is learning. In developing software, we select activities for which the computer is uniquely suited. If something works just as well with paper and pencil, then we leave that to paper and pencil and instead choose something that takes advantage of what technology has to offer. Many of the Mighty Math activities give children powerful new tools that they can control, and with this control comes great empowerment and a keen sense of responsibility for their own learning. All Mighty Math activities feature grow slides to allow you or your child to set the difficulty level. The grow slides also allow you to see firsthand the breadth of math topics that are covered. As your child succeeds, the grow slides automatically advance through these math topics, giving you a convenient way to monitor your child's progress. Educators call the blocks and counters that your child uses in school manipulatives. These manipulatives provide concrete physical models of mathematical concepts. Use of these models fosters a more thorough understanding of the concepts by allowing children to get their hands on the math, freely manipulating and seeing the results and then constructing their own knowledge. Research shows that children who use manipulatives remember and apply concepts better and score higher on standardized tests. Many of the activities in the Mighty Math series include what we call virtual manipulatives. Much in the same way that concrete blocks and shapes are used, your child will work with these virtual manipulatives to build conceptual understanding. Because these manipulatives are virtual rather than concrete, they provide many unique learning opportunities. By watching children use these virtual manipulatives, you can gain a whole new kind of insight into their thinking processes, insight that you just can't get by watching them work with numbers on a page. As a parent, whether you are totally comfortable with math or struggle with math anxiety, there is still so much that you can do to help your child succeed. Begin by helping your child find interest and fun in mathematics. Encourage your child to talk about math experiences and to share with you what has been learned at school or on the computer. You can involve your child in math that is part of everyday life. Cooking, spending money or comparing prices in the store, paying bills, balancing a checkbook, or building a new deck are just a few of the many examples. Most of all, whether it's kindergarten or 8th grade, arithmetic or algebra, you can communicate directly to your child a strong, positive belief in his or her ability to succeed. Give your child the steady support of a parent who says, "I know you can do it."